The holographic display flickered once before stabilizing, revealing the weathered face of Admiral Tom Richardson. His gray hair was disheveled, and dark circles shadowed his eyes, but his voice remained steady as he addressed the hidden camera. "This is Admiral Richardson of the Terran Defense Force, transmitting on emergency frequency Omega-7. If you're receiving this message, the Galactic Council has voted to terminate the human species." He paused, letting the weight of his words settle. "All human colonies, stations, and vessels are ordered to evacuate immediately. You have 72 hours before the Council fleets arrive." Behind him, the bridge of the flagship Defiance buzzed with controlled chaos. Officers moved efficiently between stations, their faces grim but determined. The massive view screen showed dozens of Council warships closing in on Earth's position, their alien hulls gleaming like predatory fish in the void. "The charges against us are numerous," Richardson continued. "Unauthorized expansion into contested space, violation of the Preservation Accords, and most damning of all, the development of banned weapons technology." A bitter smile crossed his face. "They're not wrong about that last one." Captain Lisa Park approached the Admiral's chair, datapad in hand. "Sir, the evacuation fleets are reporting ready. 1,500 ships loaded with civilians and essential personnel." Richardson nodded, never taking his eyes off the camera. "The Council believes they've caught us unprepared. They think humanity will scatter like frightened animals, begging for mercy in the Outer Rim territories." He leaned forward and something dangerous flickered in his expression. "They've never understood us at all." The first volley of alien plasma fire lit up the darkness, striking Earth's orbital defense platforms. Brilliant explosions bloomed like deadly flowers, and debris spiraled into the planet's atmosphere. The Council had brought their finest. Vex, battlecruisers with their particle beam arrays, Keth dreadnoughts armed with antimatter torpedoes, and the dreaded Nim swarm ships that could overwhelm any defense through sheer numbers. "Humanity has been part of the Galactic Council for 43 years, Richardson said, his voice taking on the tone of a history lesson. "We've followed their laws, respected their territories, and fought their wars. But they've always seen us as the barbarians from Sol, too violent and unpredictable to truly belong among the civilized species." Another wave of Council ships emerged from hyperspace, doubling their already overwhelming numbers. The alien fleet commanders had learned from previous conflicts with human forces. They brought 10 times the firepower necessary to crack Earth's defenses, ensuring no possibility of human trickery or last-minute reversals. On the bridge, Lieutenant Jack Thompson looked up from his sensor station. "Admiral, they're hailing us. The Vex fleet commander wants our surrender." "Put him through," Richardson said, finally turning away from his recording. The holographic display shifted to show a tall, gray-skinned alien with large black eyes and gill slits along his neck. When he spoke, the universal translator rendered his words in crisp, formal tones. "Admiral Richardson, I am Fleet Commander Nex of the Vex Hegemony. By order of the Galactic Council, you will stand down immediately and prepare for judgment. Your species crimes against galactic peace cannot be tolerated." Richardson stood slowly, straightening his uniform. "Commander Nex, you know, in all our years in the Council, we've learned something interesting about your coalition of species. Your delay tactics will not work, human. Surrender now or face annihilation." "See, that's the thing," Richardson continued conversationally. "You've all grown comfortable. Centuries of peace have made you soft. You've forgotten what real war looks like." On the tactical display, the human evacuation fleets were accelerating away from Earth, their ion drives burning bright blue against the stars. To the Council forces, it looked like exactly what they expected. Humanity running scared. "Your evacuation ships will not escape," Nex said coldly. "We have faster vessels waiting in hyperspace to intercept them." Richardson smiled, and this time it reached his eyes. "Those aren't evacuation ships, Commander. Those are weapons platforms." The truth hit the Council forces too late. As the fleeing human vessels reached optimal distance, they turned in perfect synchronization. Their hulls split open like blooming flowers, revealing the massive cannons hidden within. These weren't passenger ships at all, but the most advanced warships humanity had ever built, disguised to appear defenseless. "You see," Richardson said, turning back to his recording as the first human volleys tore through the alien formation. "We've spent the last 5 years preparing for this day. We knew the Council would eventually move against us. It's what civilized people do when they encounter something they can't control." The secret weapons were beyond anything the Council had imagined. Gravitational disruptors that turned enemy ships inside out, quantum torpedoes that ignored shields entirely, and most terrifying of all, the nanite swarms that could consume entire vessels in minutes. Fleet Commander Nex's image flickered as his flagship took multiple hits. "This is impossible. These weapons violate every treaty." "Funny thing about treaties," Richardson replied. "They only matter when everyone follows them. Did you really think we hadn't noticed your own illegal research programs? Your secret weapons development? The difference is, we're better at it." The battle was already turning. Human ships, outnumbered 5-1, were systematically dismantling the Council fleet with ruthless efficiency. Admiral Richardson turned back to his recording one final time. "To any Council species receiving this transmission, humanity is no longer bound by your laws. We're going to take our place in this galaxy whether you like it or not. And to any humans still out there, remember this moment. Remember that when they came to exterminate us, we didn't run. We stood our ground and showed them what happens when you threaten Earth." The transmission ended as the last Council ships exploded in brilliant fire, their wreckage joining the debris field around humanity's homeworld. In the silence that followed, Earth remained exactly where it had always been, unconquered and defiant, ready to write the next chapter of human history across the stars.